Well, welcome back to Michelle Spills the Beans. And the last video that I posted had to do with identifying at least 3 things that are special about you. 3 gifts, 3 talents, 3 things that you find appealing about yourself. It doesn't matter, but positive 3 things that you can say are special about you, because you are special. And I said that the next time I was with you, that we would be discussing your past, and that junk can't come with you. So you say, but it's part of my life. It happened in your life, but it doesn't have to stay in your life. There is a big difference between identifying the rest of your life with trauma, pain, abuse, all of those things, and never getting forward from it, never moving away from it to where you can renew you need to have a renewed mindset. So all of the things, yes, everybody goes through something. Everybody does. I went through a lot of things, and at some point I will share them. But they don't define me anymore. Thank you, God. They don't. And they don't have to define you either. And the way that so those past traumas and things like that, if they own you daily, they affect how you respond to situations, conversations, people, anything. And you can take those responses and go, well, I'm not responsible for those because somebody hurt me a long time ago, so I have a trigger or whatever. We've heard it a million times. Is that a season in our life where maybe we talk that way and allow ourselves some grace to sort of live through it in that capacity? Sure. But if you want to be successful and you want to be able to be an entrepreneur or take risks to move up in life from where you are now, you're going to have to be able to handle all of that. You're going to have to be able to, it's risky because a lot of people don't want to face some of the stuff they had in their past and things that they think define them. Guess what? It doesn't define you. You can make a new definition for your life of who you are, what you want to represent, and it doesn't have to be negative. And it doesn't, just because it was a part of your history or your past, does not make it a part of you now. And I'll tell you one of the biggest risks that you will have to take that will make the biggest change in all positive ways going forward. Might not like it, but it's the biggest risk with the biggest reward. And that is forgiving. You have to forgive some things. 1, you've got to forgive yourself. Only you know what you need to forgive yourself of. 2, you need to forgive the others in the past. The ones that hurt you, the ones that stole from you, the ones that abused you. How long are you going to carry those weights? I talked about it, a boat. If a boat has weights, it can have the strongest engine. You can have the strongest personality and all these wonderful traits. But if you're lugging around the past, unforgiven past, your engine's not going to take you anywhere. I want to encourage you to take the biggest risk of your life, but it will give you the biggest reward. And that is, you need to take some time, go to a quiet place in your house someday when you don't have much to do, and just say out loud the people you need to forgive. You'll start crying, first of all. You're like, no, I hate them. No, you will. You'll start crying because it's a release. It is a release. People don't tell you this. They say, most of the world believes that forgiveness is wimpy, that it's allowing, saying, yes, what you did was okay, things of that nature. That is such a lie. That's not the truth. Forgiveness alleviates weight off of you, sets you free from that, from what's in the rear view mirror. Okay? So it's actually a non-negotiable. You must do this. And I will promise you, when you do it, you will feel freer and more light. And you won't have so much anxiety. And you'll sleep better. I promise you. But you got to do it. You've got to say it. I forgive what? Because if you hold on to those weights, they keep you dragging behind everybody else, dragging you behind the dreams you're trying to reach, dragging you behind the goals you're trying to succeed in. You see what I'm saying? The only way to set yourself free from a negative, hurtful, painful past is to forgive it and forgive yourself. Maybe there's some things that you've held about yourself because, see, a lot of people who have not forgiven themselves in some capacity won't even be able to find 3 things they love about themselves that they think are special. That's what we talked about in the other video. And I encourage you, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. My goal in beginning this channel and these first few videos is to dig out the gunk, because the gunk weighs you down, holds you down, and also keeps you in a mindset that is not healthy. Just about everything starts in the mind. You have to be careful what thoughts you allow in your mind as well. So in order to be successful in anything, whether it's getting a job, whether it's changing jobs, whether it's getting married, whether it's dating, we have to be healthy here and in our heart. This affects our heart. So if you're all gunked up with anger and pain and suffering and you cannot get over it, well, you're going to drag that into the next relationship, into the job. You won't be able to interact with people in a healthy manner. Do you see? It touches every part of your life. These seem like simple realities, and they kind of are, but they're necessary. And a lot of people just don't know about them. Even therapists don't necessarily talk to you like this. You need to know that you love yourself. You need to understand that you're unique. You're special to God. I'm going to say that. You are special to God. If you don't think anybody else finds you special, you're special to God. I think you're special because I'm sitting here taking time out of my day for strangers so that I can help you. Because I understand this stuff. I've been through it. I've gotten through it. I've been successful in a lot of the ventures that I've done. And I'm not a dummy. I want to help. I have good advice, wisdom, and I have told you. I promise a guarantee that if you will apply the things I'm saying, you will see results. Okay? They will benefit you. So, if I'm speaking to you today and you've got a lot of heavy weights from your past and your childhood and yesterday, it's time to move forward. You need to move forward here. You need to move forward here. And you need to move forward by forgiving all of it. You can do it in stages. If it's too difficult, it's fine. Do it in stages. If you can't forgive such and such, forgive somebody else. And then go back to that one. You don't have to beat yourself up. This doesn't have to be this huge, crazy, unachievable situation, but work towards it. Okay? It's very important. You are worthy of these steps. Nobody's ever told you that, I'm sure. You're worthy of them. Your life is worth something. It's not a waste. God gave you life for a reason, whether you believe in him or not. I do, so I speak about him. But he gave you life. Your life is precious, and it doesn't matter who tried to tear your life up. You can now change that and build it up. It's a mindset. It takes some gusto, some guts. It takes forgiveness. Nobody likes to hear that, but it's the truth. I know. I've done it. and it will free you. So, at the end of the day, at the end of this video, I wanted to tag on from my first video, which talked about, do you love yourself? Write down 3 things you love about yourself that you know, positive things. And then I began to talk about how we have to let go of the past. The past will not allow, you have to allow the past to make you better. There's a word for you. Whatever happened in your past, painful, whatever, maybe there wasn't a lot of love in your life, maybe you didn't hear anybody say I love you, whatever it is, whatever's kind of hurt you, don't let it pull you back anymore. Let it propel you forward. You got to forgive, and then you can take the things that you've learned from your past. Don't take them with you, and don't treat anybody the way you don't want to be treated, but learn from them. Make yourself better from them. That's really important. And just remember, you're worthy, okay? You're worthy of this. You're worthy of changes. You're worthy of putting one step in front of the other to do something different with your life. You're worthy of waking up in the morning. You are worthy of not feeling suicidal. By the way, those thoughts are from a dark place. They're not your thoughts. So don't entertain any thoughts of ending your life. Your life is valuable. And you have purpose, but you got to find that purpose. And in order to find it, in order to achieve goals and success, these things have to take place. So go back and watch my first video if you haven't. Write down 3 special things about yourself. And then this one, work on forgiving the people who have hurt you in your past. It will set you free. They don't matter anymore right now. Maybe some of them are still in your life. Forgive them anyway. Move forward. Stop staying in quicksand. Okay? And you're welcome to comment on these videos. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you ask questions. How can I help? Things like that. That's what I want to do. I want to help people out there. People are suffering, and they don't need to. So have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.